All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So we are going to continue the weed sector review looking at CGC and CRON. It's been a really long time since I've looked at either stock, and I mean, this chart really does say why. My goodness, we've barely been able to like scratch the 8, let alone like do anything with it except for now. And really, I think the big thing with these two tickers is if you miss the Tilly run, if you miss the Sundial, Sandal, whatever you want to call it, SNDL run, these two haven't moved that much yet and might be worth taking a look at. So we'll get into the details shortly. Real quick, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages, these horizontal support and resistance lines, and then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like, subscribe, share, comment. Hey, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms, but I swear, just being here and giving me your time is beyond appreciated, all right? And look, I'm not perfect. I'm not all-knowing. I have no idea what Monday's going to do, but hey, if you've got better opinions than me, I'd love to hear them, okay? So let's get into it. And again, this is the fifth, and the next one will be the sixth weed stock that I'm looking at. And again, pretty much all of them are looking really nice, all right? This one is obviously not as nice as the rest because of this orange line right here. Look, the 20 moving average is not an easy break. We've seen it on so many stocks. We've seen it on so many different sectors. Like this line for sure is no joke. That said, just look at the 8 moving average, all right? Just this green line, the last time did we actually close on this day? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. The last time we were over it was in the middle of February, all right? We're rounding the corner of May, right? So I mean, it's been a very long time since we've even done anything remotely good versus this 8 line, right? And again, I think the last time I covered this stock was probably around here when it had bad earnings and just gapped down really hard, right? So this stock has been under all 5 moving averages. It's been well under the 8 moving average. I mean, just look at this MACD and RSI go from up here to just down, negative, just down, not looking good, right? However, look at what we're seeing today. Friday was the first real nice break in, again, months, right? Not only was it a good break, that's a beautiful candle, all right? I'm going to click into it real quick. Let's look at the box. The high of the day was 137. The close of the day was 136. Literally, people were almost dying to keep buying, only letting it come down 1 penny by the end of the bell, right? Like, that is a good full, strong candle. I love volume. Well, first off, breaking the 50 line both days, then making a beautiful improvement from the day before. Like volume getting better is huge. Volume breaking the 50 line is huge. Doing it back to back, huge. Again, look at this RSI. What I really love is this 38 number. This 38 number is so low. There is plenty of room for this thing to run to close to 80, hopefully, right? MACD's not quite positive, and it's definitely a little deeper. I know it's like less than -1, right? Point 0.1 isn't that much, but we've been seeing a couple more like 0.04s than we have been seeing 0.14s. Nonetheless, beautiful divergence. They're both doing the same thing. I'll take it, right? End of the day, this has to break the 20 moving average. The 20 is sitting at 137. I'm going to go ahead and set my alert for 138. Let me know that penny above. An alert is not an immediate buying notification, but it is for sure a come check out what it's doing, right? But yeah, if we break the 20 line, I mean, there are almost no plateaus. This is pretty much just red, all the way to pretty much here. I'm going to lower this 159 line. I think this candle might be a little bit harder to break than this one. That said, in all honesty, if we break this orange line, I can't really put much significance on this. And yeah, I think if we break 137, it should be a pretty quick fly to the 50 line right here. Because again, all I'm really seeing is just red, 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 red till about here. And hopefully that becomes after this a quick green, 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 right? So there's a lot to like here. There's a lot of rumors going on that the Senate might meet and stuff like that. Look, you know I'm not here to talk about rumors and stuff, but rumors are good when people believe them. Buy the rumor, sell the news is a very real thing. And yeah, let the rumors churn, baby. Let the rumors churn. The important thing is to not get lost in the rumors, all right? Keep expectations realistic, and that'll help you hit eject if you're a swing trader like me, all right? But just do remember this. Let's say we go to the Senate. Let's say the Senate just does this like standing ovation. Every single Senate person or woman or whatever, they all approve. 100% approval. Nothing changes, right? Like come May 12th, no rules have changed. There are still other things that need to happen after that, right? So I'm keeping my expectations very realistic. That said, dude, let the news run, right? Let the rumors fucking go until the news drops, right? And then once the news drops, it's less like what I think of the news matters way less than what the market thinks, right? Just keep that in mind, all right? But yeah, this is a sexy, sexy daily chart. This is not a good weekly chart. We are very, very much below the 8 moving average. However, it looks like, yeah, we did. We completely ate that candle. I love that. This thing, the high, ooh, no, no. What did you open? 135. Yeah, we beat it by a penny, 136. So we have now conquered this. That kind of makes me believe we might come as high as here, 158. Where's 158? Interesting. I think this is 158. Ah, man, now I got to put back this line. Okay, I'm going to put back this line more for the weekly green than for this little insignificant one because I literally said that I cared less about this candle and more about that one, right? But and you know what? I'm gonna delete this line. I'll be real honest with you. I don't think we need this 148. Like I said, I think if we break the 20, 148 is gonna be insignificant. We'll come back to this line, which I care more about for the weekly than for the daily. So liking CGC a lot. CRON, again, same thing. Let me zoom out a little bit, but look at what CRON has done. Actually, let's just zoom in. Let's talk about here for a second. We break the 8 and the 20 right here, okay? Because remember, this does not break the 8. This gaps the 8 and the 20. That's not good confirmation for me. If you're going to take 2 lines, I need good confirmation. So this little red one right here makes a lot of sense to me. That's a sexy recovery. I'm telling you. I literally just said it on the last one on CGC. When a good green candle can eat away a bad red one, I love it. I look, just going to step back, this red eating the whole green is pretty scary. It actually very much is. So this came very much on time. That's really good confirmation. This is the confirmation candle that I was hoping to happen right here. And then after confirmation, what does it do? It goes for the next line, and I love it, right? So now we've taken the 50. We're hoping for confirmation, and for me, what does that mean? Let's start heading up to this 222. Honestly, let's just give me, I'm not even that I'm not going to even be that greedy for tomorrow. Close at 206 tomorrow, and that for sure is confirmation on the 50. And honestly, I think 211 is where I'm probably going to draw a line. I think 211 is going to be something basic. 212, whatever. We're not here for perfect, right? Close enough will make you or save you a lot of money, I promise you. But 50% candle I think is going to be important because that is a pretty big candle to say the least. But there's a little bit of a plateau right there. I think the 100 is going to matter more. And then there's obviously a plateau right here. So I'll draw this line just to have it. You know what? I'm going to take the top of this one. I'm going to go more right there. Cool. Look, this guy, it really seems like it wants to come to 221. You can even argue and again, I think we talked about this little plateau right here. 230 does seem like a decent target for CRON. And look, that's basically a 15% move, right? You're going to add 30 cents on $2. That's 20 plus 10, right? So not too bad. And again, just kind of going back to what I said in the beginning of the video, just in case you fast forwarded. If you missed Tilray, if you missed Sandal, Sundial, SNDL, I love all the names. These two don't look like they've moved much just yet. I wish the RSI was a little better. It actually isn't doing as hard as a divergence as the MACD is, but the MACD is a lot closer to the zero line than we saw on CGC, right? So I think CGC had the better alignment with the MACD and the RSI. I know for a fact that this MACD is a lot better just because it's so much closer to zero. That's some sexy volume right there. It wasn't smashing the 50 as well as CGC was, but I mean, look at this thing. There was another stock that had this exact same pattern of, give me 1 second, I'm just going to fly through these real quick. Tilray, no. ACB, yes, look. ACB had the same 6-day pattern, 7-day pattern for volume. One good day up, kind of this little bull right here, and then not really as good a day up. But ACB also hasn't run very much. CRON has not run very much. And again, you can see that 7-day bull right there. Break the 50 line. If this thing can give us 2 million volume, oh my gosh, this can make some really nice returns, to say the least. So this is a better weekly as well. We are actually over the 8. Look. Since December of last year, we've been under the 8 moving average. That's a really sexy candle on the weekly, kind of saying, hey, I think we're back over it now, baby. That is a nice RSI, and that's a really low number right there, right? So what are you at? 218, 220? I think our line's at 230, right? No. Oh, it's this. Yeah, perfect. The 100 moving average might be as high as it can go. If it can break it, that'd be great. Because again, weekly doesn't look that bad. Weekly might try to test this and see what happens, right? So, yeah, my target's going to be right here at 220, give or take. So both of these looking good. Weed sector looking good. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Just remember that one more time. Even if the Senate, literally every man and woman stands up, full applause, lights a J in the fucking room for all I care, no laws will change on the 12th. Just remember that, all right? Hey, I appreciate you so much.